I'm feeling really so tired. Not been sleeping well for the last, I don't know, week, 10 days. Because it's been so hot. And the mosquitoes. If being able to handle mosquitoes from a state of absolute peace, if that's a sign of enlightenment, then I'm a long way away from that. Anyway, so my legs are scratchy and itchy and I'm tired. And there is all this expansion happening with layers in my body opening up and releasing things. And it's all actually quite cool to be aware of it and to witness it. But sometimes I also forget that my body and my whole system needs time for it. Because now I notice I'm pushing myself a little bit because I want to do too many things. I enjoy very much to go to the farm in the area where I am currently pet sitting. It's a 2.5 hours bike ride from where I am living, and I'm returning there on Friday or Saturday. So I like to weave moments of working together in the garden there in the days of pet sitting and taking care of the dog. 2 dogs. And so far it's funny that every day my plan is to be there at 10 o'clock. The first day I left on time, but then I followed Google Maps, which is a very dangerous thing to do here in Portugal, especially if you're in rural areas and you use the bike things, because it sends you to all sorts of roads that are either non-existing, or in my case there is a roadblock because there is a train rail blocking the way, and sometimes you can still navigate, but here there was a proper wall. So I had to find my way around it, and then I had no signal. So anyway, first day I showed up late. Second day, I knew not to make that mistake. So the first part of the journey went all well, and then I couldn't find the right turn off because now I was coming in from a different place. And again, internet didn't work, so I couldn't open up Google Maps, so I was late again. And it made me laugh because I've done a retreat in Bosnia not so long ago, and it was about where are you not free? Where are you still stuck in a matrix? Basically just in all sorts of rules with what you should and shouldn't do and who you are, or who you think you are. And is that actually true, or are you limiting yourself now by those beliefs? And how can you break free from that? So a channeling that the woman hosting the retreat received was kind of like, if you're always a messy person, try to be tidy for once. And if you think you are a very tidy person, be messy for once. Well, I generally appreciate being on time, because I had this idea of being on time is a sign of respect, and I like to be on time. That's what I thought. But it's also where I limit myself and put myself in this box. I am a person that always comes on time, is on time. So now I have to follow that rule, or, I have to live by that truth, or maybe by that limitation. So it made me laugh, like, oh my God, I am mastering becoming late now. And then there was a day, one of the dogs was a little bit sick, so I wanted to keep an eye on her. So I went later also. And then there was a day when I forgot to defrost the chicken, because I make food for them in a slow cooker with rice and veggies and chicken and whatever. And so I was late again, and I thought, oh, this is just a joke. Every day I send this guy a message, hey, I'm coming, but I'll be late. And they already start at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, no way I'm gonna meet them at 6, because it's difficult for me to get up in the morning. So if I'm out of bed at 7, I'm very proud of myself. 7:30, 8 o'clock is more likely. But when it's so hot, actually, I've been up quite a few times early. But also I like to wake up and then just feel how I'm feeling and connect with myself. So I like my time in the morning to not just disconnect from myself and start running the day until I can finally check in with myself again when I go to bed in the evening. So And then I get up, I take the dogs for a walk, I water the flowers in the garden and the plants, and I do some other little stuff. I make some breakfast, make the dogs breakfast, and then I would go to the farm and try to be there at 10. And today, finally, I was ready to go, 9:30. I thought, oh, I know the way now. All the dogs are all sorted. We had our walks, they had breakfast, I had breakfast. I'm good to go. I'll make it. I'll be there at 10 today. And then, da-da-da, the owners of the dogs asked me to wait for a parcel. So I did. And it could be delivered up until 7 o'clock at night. So I thought, okay, I might be here then waiting all day. And in the beginning, I felt annoyed because I had this idea in my head that I was going to go to the farm, and I wanted to go to the farm because I like being there and I like the company and I like having lunch together and talking together and working together and learning new stuff. It's really, I enjoy being there. And it brought up this fear like, oh my God, this guy is never going to take me serious again because I just show up late every day or I don't come at all. It's yeah, anyway. Now the parcel has been delivered. And so I thought, oh, I can still make it to help a few hours in the afternoon after lunch. But I am so tired. And my body is I surrendered into the fact that I might not be able to go this day and just chilling while waiting for this parcel. And it was actually nice to calm down. Maybe the universe gave me an excuse or created space for me to take care of myself and to honor my body. And my body is telling me, Marlies, I know you like to go out. I know you like to help people. I know you like to learn new stuff. I know you like to be on time. I know you like to be loyal. I know you like to make new friends. I know you want to make everybody happy, but I am tired. Can we please rest today? And I find it still so difficult to just listen. And I notice how I keep trying to push myself. Maybe we can go now. Maybe if I chill a little bit. Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Instead of saying, you know what? I heard you. Let's take this day and take care of myself and my body and the dogs and just relax and surrender and allow my system also to do what it's doing, which is all this expansion and release of old fears and pain and emotions that I couldn't process when I was younger, but that I can deal with now. Like this stuff needs time as well. I can't do it all at the same time. And there is 24 hours in a day, and it would be wonderful if I can sleep too. And actually I realized last night that I might also not be able to sleep well because I used to have a lot of time for my inner work. And since I moved to the place where I now live, I've been a lot working with others, which I enjoy very much, but I lost the balance a little bit in being part of the group and taking time for myself and being on my own so I can focus on my internal work or my healing or my own nurturing and nourishment. And I find it still very difficult and scary to take up that space and to exist and to trust that it's not either or. I can take enough time for myself and I'm still welcome to show up. It's not so that people will only let me in if I dedicate my whole life and all my energy to them. It's nice if there can be balance. If I dedicate my energy to myself, and when my cup is full, I go out into the world and I share what I've cultivated, like a plant that is nurturing and nourishing itself so it can share the fruits or veggies or whatever. So once I felt this analogy of you're the chicken with the golden egg. And if you want that golden egg, you better take good care of the chicken. Well, I want to give everybody the golden eggs that I can fabricate, but I'm still learning how to take good care of that sweet little chicken that is creating these eggs and that needs my support in order to be able to do so. So I made peace with the fact just 5 minutes ago or more, because I'm already talking almost 12 minutes ago, that I am not going to the farm because I asked myself, what would you like to do? And I would like to just lay in the grass under this tree. There are the dogs. So yeah, this is where you'll find me today, chilling and learning to relax and letting go of that need to always be of service to others, and of the fear that if I skip a few days, or if I'm late, or if I can't show up perfectly, that what I have to offer when I honor myself is still good enough. Yeah, that's the lesson that I want to learn. That what I have to offer when I honor myself is still good enough. Now, that's it. I'm back to chilling. I'm doing nothing today. Just laying under this tree in the grass and support myself, my body, my soul, my heart, my mind, my inner child. What else do you have? I'm gonna acknowledge it and take care of it and prioritize it. Prioritize myself. And I guess those people or places or situations that do not celebrate that, actually, and that are not willing to give me the space for myself that I need, maybe these places are not worthy of my time and energy in the first place. And I shouldn't be invested in that anyway. And the only way to figure out which people really truly care for me as much as I care for them is in me taking care of myself and seeing that maybe some people actually completely are fine with that, and they really, really don't care, and they really don't mind, and they might even be happy that I take care of myself because it allows them to do the same. Guilt-free self-care. Without all this shame and blame and fear and whatever, but just like, yeah, of course, it should be also kind of normal. Before you do anything for me, please take care of yourself first. Make sure that your own cup is full, and everything that you then have left over to share, wonderful. But if your cup is still empty, please pour whatever you have back into you before you give it to me. Yeah. And I know I don't fear. I think it's completely fine. All the situations that I'm in right now, rather than anything actually really being wrong, they're just showing me where I still have old beliefs, old fears, old ways of being that are just ready to be released. So there is more space for my true and vibrant and abundant and free, colorful self. So I'm releasing, I'm changing, I'm letting go of the fear-based person that I became, trying to please everybody else, focusing on everybody else, into the joy, love, abundance, vibrant person that I am, and that lives from an inner being, a state of being at ease with myself. And sharing that joy with the world around me. Softening. And practice makes perfect. So I also understand the only way out is through. Yes, it feels easier to go to the farm and to try to please 10 people in a day. And at the end of the day, all 10 people might be unhappy because I did everything half. And maybe now today I'm going to please one person today, and that's me. And focus from there and see who likes that and let go of who doesn't. My presence is my present. And I guess the happier I am, the greater my present is. Because the greatest gift people that I love can give me is their happiness, their joy, their self-care. Also releases me from... it's not my responsibility to take care of that, but I don't know, it just feels good if the people around me take good care of themselves. So I'm gonna do the same.